Imagine a world where the very fabric of our digital lives becomes the ultimate weapon against us. Where an alien invasion isn't about lasers and spaceships, but something far more insidious. Welcome back, cinematic explorers, to a deep dive into the data invasion. Today, we're unraveling every layer of this chilling sci-fi thriller, explaining its shocking ending and the hidden details you might have missed. Before we begin, a huge thank you to everyone for tuning in. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our future recaps. Our story begins with William, a dedicated DHS analyst, clashing with his pregnant daughter, Faith, about her diet. He then argues with his son, David, a seemingly irresponsible gamer who views his digital world as a profession. William criticizes David for living at home and playing video games, sparking a tense exchange about respect and the government's surveillance. Later, William, at his office, uses advanced surveillance to track a hacker, showcasing his expertise. He receives a call from Mark, Faith's partner, who accidentally reveals a baby shower William was not invited to, highlighting family tensions. William logs into his late wife Erica's computer, a poignant moment showing his grief. Soon, he's on a mission with Director Briggs and Agent Jeffries, hunting a hacker known as Disruptor. Briggs emphasizes the importance of preventing Disruptor from exposing a top-secret program called Goliath, vital for national security. They track the hacker to an apartment, ready to move in. However, it turns out to be a decoy, and a massive explosion rocks the city, causing widespread panic. Reports flood in about meteors falling and causing catastrophic damage globally. William, realizing the danger, desperately tries to reach his children. He guides David through the chaos on the phone, urging him to escape collapsing buildings. Post-impact, President's safety is confirmed, and a team including Secretary Crystal and General Austin assesses the situation. Dr. Salas, a NASA scientist, examines a meteor crash site, discovering a colossal, freezing object that defies explanation. Suddenly, a horrifying creature emerges from the meteor, attacking Salas. DEFCON is declared, and full military mobilization begins worldwide to contain the unknown threat. General Austin is tasked with coordinating an urgent global response, uniting the UN and NATO. Briggs appoints William as his primary analyst for domestic threats, completely trusting his judgment. Jeffries encounters a towering alien tripod and witnesses its destructive power firsthand. The tripods begin their rampage, prompting William to warn Jeffries to flee. Jeffries' partner, Sheila, is killed, emphasizing the overwhelming threat. News reports confirm a coordinated attack, with satellites blinded to prevent early warnings. Faith calls William, stranded and in danger, as Mark failed to pick her up. William desperately tries to guide her away from a nearby tripod, but she is injured. Faith is impaled by alien debris, suffering immense pain. William tries to call for help, but emergency services are overwhelmed. He's trapped inside the DHS building, unable to leave due to a lockdown. Through his computer, he manages to remotely access a Tesla to help Faith escape the immediate danger. William tries to reassure Faith, who is struggling with her injury and expresses her frustration with his need for control. Faith confronts him, stating he needs to let go and accept he can't save everyone, including his late wife. William contacts Mark, urging him to reach Faith immediately, emphasizing her critical condition. A delayed ISS report confirms meteors intentionally destroyed satellites, blinding Earth's defenses. William presents his analysis to the president. The aliens are systematically targeting power grids, water, communications, and military assets. His report warns that nuclear facilities and electric grids will be targeted next. Briggs proposes William's plan to concentrate forces at high-priority locations, and the president authorizes a War of the Worlds. Global forces unite, engaging the invaders in massive battles, with heavy casualties. Despite military efforts, the tripods advance relentlessly, moving towards predetermined destinations, their motive unknown. Faith, still injured, considers removing the alien debris from her leg, but William warns her against it, waiting for Mark. Sandra, a colleague, observes the tripods changing directions and realizes they are hunting. David calls, trying to warn William about a vast government surveillance network called Goliath, but William dismisses it as fake news. William, ironically, boasts about his involvement in government surveillance, unaware of the deeper conspiracy. William realizes the tripods are targeting data centers, confirming David's hints. Sandra bravely enters a damaged data center, discovering strange organic material covering the servers. William realizes the aliens aren't destroying the data, but emptying it, downloading everything. Sandra is attacked by the alien organisms, highlighting their insidious nature. The military's systems are compromised, leading to a complete collapse of their counteroffensive. With digital systems down, soldiers are forced into hand-to-hand combat, facing annihilation. Mark arrives and, despite his inexperience, manages to stop Faith's bleeding by applying pressure to the wound. William and Sandra connect the dots. The aliens are hybrid organisms that consume data. They realize the tripods were a diversion to deploy smaller, data-eating bugs into servers. Global infrastructure crumbles as power grids fail, financial data is erased, and society descends into chaos. William hears a distorted message, his late wife's voice, repeating David's earlier warning, "It won't stop until they have it all." David reveals he is the disruptor, using his hacking skills to expose Goliath and its dangers. William uncovers a horrifying truth: Briggs activated Goliath against warnings, creating a global surveillance system that attracted the aliens. Recordings reveal Briggs's arrogance, believing Goliath would bring total control, but instead ringing a dinner bell for invaders. William confronts Briggs, who dismisses him, convinced Goliath is safe due to an air-gapped system. William uses his security knowledge to leave a message for Briggs, reclaiming his role as a disruptor. He contacts David, and they devise a plan to infect the alien data with a rabbit virus to make them cannibalize themselves. David introduces William to his hacker team, Code Crusher, Thelma and Louise, Starfire, and Burnout, forming an unlikely alliance. William promises them full immunity and wiped records in exchange for their help in developing and deploying the virus. William, now a disruptor, creates the rabbit virus, ready to turn the tables on the aliens and Briggs. The team launches the virus, targeting the alien-infected data centers. But the aliens fight back, hacking the hackers and draining their data, threatening to expose Goliath. The hackers realize their IPs are exposed and must flee. William watches in horror as a tripod heads towards David's house, seemingly destroying it. David, having faked his death by bouncing his signal, reassures his frantic father he's safe. Sandra discovers the alien bugs are a hybrid of biological and cybernetic material, containing DNA. Faith reveals her cannibal code, a genetic reprogramming virus that can target the alien's biological component. The plan: adapt Faith's code to specifically target the alien DNA and upload it to Goliath. Meanwhile, the general orders a bombing of DC, including DHS, to destroy Goliath and prevent aliens from accessing it, creating immense civilian casualties. William volunteers for the perilous mission to manually upload the code into Goliath, despite warnings it's a suicide mission. Without a thumb drive, Mark devises a plan to deliver the code via an Amazon Prime Air drone. With only 10 minutes until the DC bombing, William prepares for his mission. Faith will guide William through DHS using blueprints, while Sandra acts as his eyes and ears. Mark, piloting the drone, faces heavy enemy fire and needs cover. David, with Faith's help, takes control of a Reaper drone to provide air support for Mark. David uses the Reaper drone to take down an alien drone pursuing Mark, employing classic gaming tactics. To motivate a stranded Mark, Faith offers him a $1,000 Amazon gift card, which instantly gets his drone flying again. William enters the building, navigating the complex with Faith's guidance. Sandra warns them the bombers are 5 minutes away from hitting DHS. David runs out of missiles defending Mark, requiring him to use a bait-and-switch tactic with the drone. Mark, guided by faith, navigates the building's interior, facing signal loss. William battles aliens inside the server room to reach the Goliath access point. He needs to find the access code to Goliath's sealed room, relying on Faith to rewind security footage. Faith finds the code, and William enters the Goliath chamber. With only a minute to impact, William fights through the aliens to reach the server face and upload the cannibal code. He successfully uploads the code, and the aliens begin to power down as the bombers abort their mission. In a post-mission letter to his children, William expresses his love, his fears, and his pride in them, recognizing they saved him. He acknowledges Mark as a great father figure for Faith and praises David's leadership and commitment to privacy. William declines Secretary Crystal's offer to lead a new data collection protocol, declaring he will now watch the government, not the people. And that, Cinematic Adventurers, is the full story of The Data Invasion. This movie brilliantly explores themes of government surveillance, family dynamics, and the hidden dangers of our interconnected world. What did you think of the ending? Did you see the twist coming? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this recap, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more amazing movie explanations. Until next time, keep exploring the hidden depths of cinema.